Okay, I haven't done an electronic review in a while, so since it's back to school, let me talk about printers, fax machine, scanner, all-in-ones. This is the Hewlett-Packard OfficeJet 4632. I am replacing a Hewlett-Packard J4500 series, and basically, this printer uses one printer cartridge. It's only a 61. The other one used two, and I was having a problem with the coloring, because the problem is if you have a home office or if you have a small business, you're going to need laser scanner printers, copiers, for the very simple reason that you go through paper and you go through ink faster than you normally would. This one is for home use. I'm not buying this for my office simply because we have Lexmark laser printers, and we buy the color toner in bulk. So basically, this is my new printer. I got it from Walmart for $100. Okay, so I'm just gonna open it up. The Hewlett-Packard J4580. I'm replacing the J4580 for the very simple fact that although I never had any problem out of the scanner portion of the device, the one problem I did have was over time, since all of this shit is made in China and it's all fucking cheap plastic, the problem that I was having was the cartridge carrier for the color ink started to malfunction. I think I got a good year and a half maybe of use out of this. So I'm going to keep it, or probably give it to one of my employees as a secondary printer, and they'll just be able to scan and copy with it in black and white. The only problem is it was absolutely necessary for me to get a fully working color black and white all-in-one printer, scanner, copier, fax for my home business. So this I'm going to pack up and I'm going to take it into the office, and some lucky customer gets to have it.
Rather than loading the print cartridges from the front of the machine, this model loads the print cartridges into the very top of the machine. When you open it up, the first thing you'll see is the scanner copier. But when you open the second level, under the scanning bed, you'll find the color cartridge and the black cartridge. They have a plastic clip which locks them into place, as you can see, and it uses 61 black, it uses 61 color. It's a shame that Hewlett-Packard hasn't remodeled all of their printers to use the same black and the same color, with the exception of the photo printers. But be that as it may, the installation is relatively simple, and when you start the system up, it asks you to basically click continue in order to move to the next step. When you move to each next step, the first thing you'll do is you'll set up the ink cartridges by printing an alignment page. After the alignment page is all printed, you place it on the scanning bed, and once you've done that, the printer will automatically scan the alignment page. Now, this is a good thing because in the old days, they made it so that you had to physically and visually look at these alignment pages and try to figure out which lines look the straightest. I always thought that was stupid, and I'm really glad that they've redesigned it so that the computer can automatically align itself. It's too bad that there's no way that it can fully align itself without you actually having to print the alignment page. But I guess printing an alignment page also helps to, troubleshoot or double check to make sure the printer's actually printing as it comes out of the box. Overall, the installation of this printer took me only a couple of seconds. I put in a fax wire, and I put in an extension line for a telephone. So basically, you can talk to a person before they give you faxes. At $100, this is a pretty decent deal for a printer. Of course, the average price of one of these all-in-ones is about $100, sometimes a little less, maybe $89.99 if you catch it on sale. After I was done with the alignment page, I started to set up the fax machine. This printer has wireless. You can print, obviously, from your iPhone or from your Android phone or from your tablet or whatever by simply setting the printer up to print over the Wi-Fi. It has Wi-Fi Direct, and it also has protected Wi-Fi with a password, and it also has protected Wi-Fi with a PIN number. I already tested print page from a cell phone, Android Galaxy 3, and worked perfectly. and pretty seamless. The only thing you obviously have to do is you have to make sure that whatever device you're using is currently operating on that wireless network. If you turn your device off or you turn Wi-Fi off for whatever reason, you'll have to turn it back on before it works. So overall, initial reliability is pretty good. I've printed a couple of pages out of it. Color print is obviously going to be slower than black and white, but thus far it works pretty well. The printer bed has a letter extension, and it also has obviously those plastic sliders so that you can print labels, and you can print anything that may be an oddly sized piece of paper. Instead of an 8x11, you can print legal paper. I have thus far had no real criticisms of this printer. The push pad, as you can see, requires you to kind of text your numbers and your alphabet. So when you want to put your name onto the fax pages, it's gonna take you a couple of minutes to cycle through these letters. It's too bad that they didn't have like a keyboard, like a QWERTY keyboard. That would have been nice. But obviously, you know, at this price range, they're not going to have a QWERTY keyboard. It would be nice if they did have one. But other than that, after you get everything set up, you have a choice whether or not you want to go to HP's website and download the all-in-one printer driver, or you can use the CD that comes with the printer, and that CD will automatically set everything up. Some people don't have printers in their computers, so they're going to need to download directly from HP. On Windows 8.1, I really didn't have any trouble setting everything up. So far, so good. The printer works very good, and I'm printing pages left and right, and I'm loving it. If you have any specific questions, feel free to ask, and I'll answer them.